In the second half of December, I played through Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. Here's my quick 2-minute review. I love Mafia 2. I played through this game a bunch of times. I always try and play through it in December. There are some Decembers obviously I've missed, but I love the opening of this game and how it's all snowy. It's not even set in December, it's actually set in February, but it's all snowy and they play a bunch of Christmas songs and it gets me in the Christmas mood. And then I always get to a certain point in the game and I'm like, I might as well finish it. I really like Mafia 2. It's one of my favourite games. I say that about a lot of games, to be fair. I like a lot of games. But yeah, Mafia 2 is another one that I like a lot. Every year I play it, graphically, I'm like, this is not holding up the best. And this year is no exception. And that's the Definitive Edition. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look too bad for a game that came out in 2010, but it's showing its age. Back in the day, it looked fantastic, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a game that came out in 2010. It's going to look like a 2010 game, even if it is remastered. Gameplay is really fun. If you've never played a Mafia game before, imagine GTA-style gameplay. Very similar. Our two main characters are Vito and Joe, and of course, they get up to all sorts of shenanigans. But let me just say, the dynamic between Vito Scaletta and Joe Barbaro is one of my favourite dynamics in any video game ever. These are characters that will not let each other down. They've always got each other's backs. Doesn't matter the scenario. It's a case of if one of them's doing it, the other one's doing it as well. One thing I don't like about the story is how it just ends. You do the final mission and then something happens and then it just cuts to the credits. I've never liked that. They go on to explain it a little more in Mafia 3, but I have never liked that about Mafia 2, how it just ends so suddenly. This is, in my opinion, maybe an 8.5 to 9 out of 10 game. It's not a perfect 10, don't get me wrong, but it's one of my favourite games. It holds a special place in my heart from playing it back in the day. You know what, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. If you've never played any of the Mafia games before, play all of them, but in particular play Mafia 2. I think that's where most people jumped into the series, especially because they went back and made a complete remake of the first one as opposed to just remastering it. I think they know most modern gamers haven't played the original Mafia, which is actually a great game. It's obviously dated by now, but it's still a fun time. One of my favourite quotes ever comes from Tommy Angelo at the end of the original Mafia, not the Definitive Edition, and it's the quote where he's talking about having balance in life, because he's so right. Anyway, got very sidetracked here. Mafia 2. One of my favourite games, 9 out of 10, great time. If you haven't played it, go play it. My name's Sapphire Spartan, thank you so much for watching, I will catch you in the next one.